stumped when she said earned it. She's being too humble. But firstly, hi everyone. It's so wonderful to be here, for a theatrical release and to be doing in-person, an in-person press conference after so long. So thank you all for coming. I loved the script. I enjoyed working with Anu and Shakuntala, and we were figuring what to do next when she came to me with this, and I had no questions really after I read it the first time. Isn't that true?
Yeah, after the first time there were no questions, but after that the
questions started.
Yeah.
So I'm just happy to have teamed up with her and Abundancia again. And have I answered your question? Okay, Pooja. Thank you.
Hi, Vidya.
Here.
Hi.
Here. Can you see me? This side.
Yeah, hi.
Hi. Princey here.
Hi, Princey.
Hi. The moment you take a role, it becomes like, everyone looks at it. How do you how do you decide on a role before taking it up?
Oh my God, I think I'm a very impatient, restless, easily bored audience. So when I read something primarily, I ask myself whether it's something I'd watch as an audience. And then, of course, whether the character calls out to me, whether this, whether this overall script works for me. The director is very, very, very crucial. And then also the producer. Because you can only make the right film with the right kind of producer.
Yeah. So my next question is for Mr. Vikram Malhotra. You've been turning such great women-centric roles. It is. What do you think is something that will, the next role, the next character that you like to bring, a kind of genre that you like to bring with a woman role in center to it?
I've merely been enabling strong characters written for women. It's directors like Anu, writers who create those roles and those powerful characters. And we've been very fortunate that a lot of that has, I guess, in many ways by divine intervention, in many ways by laws of attraction landed with us. You don't have to look too far for what the next strong woman-centric film from us would be. There's a film called Sukhi, which is right around the corner. It stars Shilpa Shetty, and it takes on a very regular tale with a very nuanced glance. So there's something or the other always at work with strong women characters at Abundancia.
Hi, Mayur here, center here. I have one question for
both. Is right there. Hanji.
I have a question for Anu and Vidya. So basically Shakuntala Devi, उसमें आपने दोनों ने गोरों को गणित सिखाया और विद्या आप और दोनों इस बार गोरों को जासूसी सिखा रही हैं.
देखिए हिंदुस्तानी होने का फ़ायदा यही है कि we are better at everything. तो धीरे धीरे हम दुनिया को सब कुछ सिखा देंगे.
And Anu, obviously for this story, how important was it to have this Scottish setting?
It is. When you see the film, you'll realize that why. I mean, I live in London, and if you know that the top 10% of rich people in UK are Indians. It's kind of the playground of all the rich Indians. Like half the time, like we were joking that if we have a screening in London, there'll be more people attending. Because everyone is in London. So it is. So when I actually, it's from my lens that I see that I always see that people are having these lavish parties and I was in Scotland when somebody told me that most of these Scottish castles are now owned by Indians, Arabs, and Chinese. Oh. So that's how it all started, that the world is changing, and what happens if a billionaire hosts a party like this in this kind of a location. But there are some more details which you will see once watch the film.
एक आखिरी सवाल विद्या, obviously you've done Bobby जासूस before, वो तो खैर बहुत ही अलग फिल्म थी, लेकिन उस जासूसी और इस जासूसी के अंतर और कैसा एक्सपीरियंस दोनों का आप अगर इसे
बहुत ही अलग, क्योंकि दोनों इंसान बहुत अलग हैं. मीरा राव बहुत सुलझी हुई है, and she's just very unlike a detective really. She's not your classic detective. And I love saying this, a classic murder mystery with a not so classic detective. But मज़ेदार बात ये है कि एक्चुअली मैं इससे आगे कुछ नहीं कहूँगी क्योंकि मुझे पर we have a fantastic cast on this film, and I think it was so much fun for all of us to work together. You know, मुझे याद है कभी-कभी Anu would scream saying quiet जैसे टीचर्स या क्लास मॉनिटर्स नहीं होती वो परेशान हो जाती, पर बड़ा मजा आया सबके साथ.
लीडर
या
थैंक यू.
और पहली बार किसी की हंसी मुझसे भी ज्यादा.
विद्या जी, कहीं आशीष कपूर को आपने तो नहीं मारा?
बहुत ही पीछे चले गए वो.
मुझे कुछ सुनाई नहीं दिया.
आशीष कपूर को कहीं आपने तो नहीं मारा, किल नहीं किया?
क्या बोले आप?
अच्छा ठीक, ओके.
इस सवाल का जवाब आपको शाम को मिलेगा जब आप फिल्म देखेंगे.
अच्छा विद्या जी, इंडस्ट्री में अगर आपको किसी का खून करना हुआ तो
यही तो चाहिए था सवाल.
आप किसका खून करना चाहेंगे?
कोई भी व्यक्ति हो सकता है वो इंडस्ट्री में जिसके
जो भी हमारी फिल्म्स थिएटर में नहीं देखते, पायरेसी को बढ़ावा देते हैं, सबका खून करूंगी मैं. थिएटर में रिलीज हो रही है नियत, अगर आपकी नियत साफ हो तो थिएटर पहुंच जाइए देखने. सही है कि नहीं? हाँ,
तो विद्या पहुंच जाएगी खून.
ओके, नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन प्लीज.
नहीं, अरुण का तो बिल्कुल नहीं.
Hello.
Hi.
This side.
Hi.
Hi. This is Akash from Bollywood Bubble. My question goes out to Vikram and Manish, both of you. Earlier in the event, you mentioned that this film is coming in theaters. So today, do you feel like when so many big films are also coming on OTT, it has become like a little difficult to kind of tell the audience and convince them that films are coming in theaters or in OTT, and it's kind of affecting theater business as well?
Hi, let me bust this myth by saying that the theatrical business is in a slowdown. What's working in theaters has changed. Do you know, in the last 12 months, we've had the highest grossing Hindi film, the highest grossing Tamil film, the highest grossing Kannada film, the highest grossing Telugu film, and the highest grossing Marathi film. And if Carry On Jatta 3 delivers like how it is, we'll have the highest grossing Punjabi film of all time. This is not the signs of slowdown. This is just people changing what they want to watch in theaters, and everyone's coexisting. आपको अगर कोई फिल्म कम्युनिटी व्यूइंग के लिए, नोवेल्टी एक्सपीरियंस के लिए, जैसे नियत है, थिएटर्स में जाके देखनी है, आप थिएटर्स में जाके देखोगे. अगर आपको कोई फिल्म या सीरीज़ अपने टाइम पे पर्सनल डिवाइस पे देखनी है, आप प्राइम वीडियो पे देखोगे. यही डिफरेंस है. कंटेंट है, कहानियाँ हैं, और ऑडियंस को जहाँ पसंद आएगा वहाँ जाकर देखेंगे.
Manish, what's your take on?
Yeah, I think it's similar to what Vikram said. It's not or, but it's and. Right? So हम ऐसे देखते हैं कि मतलब it is not one of the two. It could be both as well. We've known people who watch it in the theaters. I do it myself. I go to the theater, I watch a movie there, and I'll watch it again, on Prime Video. So मेरे हिसाब से I think what really matters is how is the movie, and whether you like watching it, and then the medium is kind of agnostic. So दोनों ही कर सकते हैं.
Thank you.
Hello. Hi, this is Manisha from iwmbuzz.com. Here. Yeah. My question is for Ram sir. Sir, आपका look बहुत ही different लग रहा है movie में, और आपका character भी बहुत ही intriguing लग रहा है. तो can you share more details about it?
I could share details, but then I will get into trouble. My producer is sitting right behind me, my director is sitting right here. We've all signed major contracts saying that we can't talk about anything. But it's a fantastic character. I think all of you all will really like the character because it's a lot of fun. Certain characters are a lot of fun to play, and I like characters like that. Certain characters are serious, certain characters are fun. This is one of the most fun characters I've played. And I think you all will get to see, anybody who's seen my work will get to see that I had a lot of fun while doing it. So it's a fun character, and that's all I'm going to say right now.
Anything you want to reveal about your look?
What is there? You've seen my look from every angle. ऊपर से नीचे से पीछे से सब तरफ से वही है मेरा look भाई. दाढ़ी है, बाल है, सूट है और वही है बस. There's no other look. There's this only. I promise you. I शपथ.
Rahul sir, Prabhat from Filmi Gyan. Sir, besides being a wonderful actor...
One sec, where is Prabhat from Filmi Gyan?
Here, Rahul sir.
Haan.
Rahul sir.
Rahul sir.
I'm not cross-eyed, I'm looking at him.
But कुछ तो acknowledgement हाँ ना बोलो.
Sir, besides being a wonderful actor, you also promote sports, basically rugby. What really made you to promote rugby? What really made you to promote rugby when most of the Bollywood celebrities, promote cricket as such, and people should get inspired from you to promote other sports besides rugby or any other?
आपके सवाल का जवाब देने से पहले मैं दो चीज़ कहना चाहूँगा. First, a minute silence. Neeraj Kavi has lost his sight, as you can see.
Yeah, I want to answer this question.
Second is, I am the killer. I did it. I don't know whether this question is relevant to today's discussion, so I don't think I'll spend too much time on it. Just to say that I love sport. Out of all the sports, I grew up with rugby and it's in my veins. And after playing for India, this is my way of giving back, becoming the president of the federation. And what I want to do with this is to make sure that, on every Indian's lips in the next 12 to 24 months, in the top 5 sports that they think of, rugby should be one of them. That means that we have to win. It doesn't mean anything else. We have to win. So just we got 4 silvers last year at the Asian levels. We'll see. We'll turn that into gold. But that's basically, I grew up with it.
There should be a league also like IPL for rugby as well.
We'll talk about this outside of this, for sure. I have no problem answering those questions, but not here.
Okay, next question, please.
Hi, Vidya on your right.
Yeah,
hi. Murtaza.
Hi, Murtaza.
Hi, Vidya, my question is, of course, you are a fantastic actress, but of course you are a star. Coming back in theatres after 4 years, does that put a box office pressure on you?
No pressure. There's a lot of excitement, Murtaza. My last outing in the theatres was Mission Mangal, which did very well. And fingers crossed that people will come into the theatres to watch Neeyat and love it, and maybe watch it again, because you may need to. But no, there's a lot of excitement. प्रमोशंस करने का यही फ़ायदा होता है कि आपको प्रेशर महसूस नहीं होता. आप इतने थक जाते हैं that there's no time to process what you're feeling, but I'm very excited and I'm looking forward to seeing how everyone receives the film. Thank you. Yes. What preparation did I do for the role? I think I sat with, actually we worked remotely. Anu was in London, I was here, but we did a lot of Zoom sessions in preparation for the film to understand the character as always and the world and her vision. Actually, I've loved this genre. So, right from our homegrown Byomkesh Bakshi and Karamchand to, whether it's Sherlock Holmes or Miss Marple or Hercule Poirot, I've enjoyed all of them and many more. So I'm sure inspiration kahin na kahin se, not directly, but I'm sure it's trickled into.
But
yes.
So, trust me, in this, she's not like any detective you've ever seen. I can promise you that. No. Just watch. Just watch.
I'll just give you a microphone.
आपकी जितनी भी फिल्मों की मैं कहानी की स्पेशली बात करूँगी, क्योंकि बहुत सारी महिलाओं को इमोशनली दिखाने की कोशिश की है, हालांकि रोल बहुत स्ट्रॉन्ग था. यहाँ पे भी राम जी, आई टोटली एग्री विद यू, आप कहीं से कहीं स्ट्रॉन्ग वुमन और एक डिटेक्टिव जैसा तो नहीं लग रही हैं. वो वल्नरेबिलिटी कहाँ से लेकर आती हैं और वो कितना हेल्प करता है आपको इस रोल के लिए?
I think इसमें I think more than me, it's the director who makes me do what I do, and therefore I think Anu should answer this question. सब कुछ तो मुझे ज़्यादा कुछ करना नहीं पड़ा because the script, the character was very beautifully etched out by Anu. I've only followed her directions, her instructions, and yeah, I think अच्छा लगता है जब मौका मिलता है कुछ एक अलग किरदार निभाने का. तो like Ram said, she's not your typical detective, you know, that's what sets her apart. That's what makes her very interesting and exciting for me. But whatever I've done is, if it works, then it's thanks to her. Don't say that. Cancel.
अनु, आपसे एक सवाल है. जब पूरे OTT जैसी चीज़ें आती हैं आजकल, एक फिल्म दूसरी जगह, दूसरे देश में, सब जगह पर आ रही है, लोगों को बहुत सारे क्लासिक्स देखने की भी आदत पड़ गई है. ऐसे में जब आप नीयत जैसी फिल्म लेकर आते हैं तो एज अ डायरेक्टर कितना प्रेशर होता है कि भाई इस बार की ऑडियंस थोड़ी ज़्यादा जागरूक हो चुकी है, तो कुछ अलग तो देना पड़ेगा.
Yeah, I think it's a good thing, you know, that people are watching different things, and it's exciting and challenging. So and I've always, like, from the day we started writing, I always imagined it to be in the theaters. It's that kind of a film, you know, when you watch, there is a community viewing, and you know, people gasp at the same time, and yeah, aisi film hai, you know, it is that, you know, and usually this genre of films, it's like a puzzle, you know, that you sort of, there is a relationship with the audience, so you kind of, there are expectations, and हर कोई जब ऐसी फिल्म देखता है, everybody thinks हाँ मुझे पता है क्या होने वाला है. There is always that, and you have to have that relationship, but you also have to be one step ahead of them. And this is, I love this genre. मैंने मतलब हर, you know, film देखी है. So I kind of, me and my, you know, team of writers, we worked really hard in creating something different, and we are aware that, you know, there is such quality, you know, options available from across the world. And I'm proud that we are at that level. And I really hope that, you know, the audiences sort of see that and enjoy it for, you know, what we've created. Thank you.
Hello. My next question, I'm from सेजल जैन, दैनिक भास्कर. मेरा प्रश्न है आपसे, विद्या मैम से. आप पिछले 4 सालों से मीडिया और शूट से दूर रही हैं. क्या आप कोई अच्छी स्क्रिप्ट की वेट कर रही थी?
नहीं, मैंने 3 फिल्में की है इस दौरान. सारी फिल्में प्राइम वीडियो पर रिलीज़ हुई, और हमने बहुत प्यार बटोरा इन फिल्मों के लिए. शकुंतला देवी जो मैंने अनु मेनन के साथ की, और फिर शेरनी और जलसा. तो मुझे दुख इस बात की है कि आपने ये फिल्में नहीं देखी है. आज आपका होमवर्क
थिएटर पे ही आपकी.
नहीं, थिएटर में. अच्छा. हाँ, वो मेरे हाथ में नहीं था. यू नो, पैंडेमिक था, तो ये बहुत अच्छी बात है कि पैंडेमिक होने के बावजूद हमारा काम हम लोगों के साथ शेयर कर पा रहे थे. पर हाँ, अब थिएटर में रिलीज़ करने का मौका मिला, और मुझे लगता है नियत जिस तरह की फिल्म है ना, वो बड़े पर्दे पर देखने का मज़ा ही कुछ और होगा. आपने अब जब ट्रेलर देखा, मुझे खुद लगा कि यू नो, हालांकि मैंने फिल्म ऑलरेडी देखी है, पर जब बड़े पर्दे पर देखो ना, इसका 4 चांद लग जाते हैं.
आपने ग्लैमर्स और घुमराह जैसे कई किरदार किए हैं, तो आपको
गुमराह कर दिया उनको.
हाँ, तो आपके कौन से किरदार आपको ज़्यादा मुश्किल लगा है?
कौन से फिल्म?
आपने ना ग्लैमर्स और गंभीर जैसे किरदार किए हैं, तो आपको कौन सा किरदार ज़्यादा
मुश्किल लगा? Serious roles and glamorous roles. So
अच्छा, ऐसे मुझे मेरा पेट नहीं भरता. मुझे हर टाइप का खाना अच्छा लगता है, वैसे ही हर टाइप का रोल अच्छा लगता है. थैंक यू.
हाय, अमित भाटिया फ्रॉम ABP न्यूज़. मेरा क्वेश्चन शहाना और निकी से है. फर्स्ट थिंग, आप